Just hit that shot all the time and feed all the pheasants.
Come on, because this is good stuff, this. This is what the people want to see, this.
Don't get overly excited, but I've made a decent start. Tell you what, I'm getting back to like enjoying hitting driver. Like want to hit it everywhere because I actually enjoy the challenge of it and a good drive. Suits me this hole as well. Bunkers up the left hand side. Bit more of a generous fairway really compared to a lot of the holes at West Lancs. So I see it moving off the traps on the left, back into the middle. Should give you an opportunity on this hole.
Too much. Don't go in that bunker. Do not go in that bunker. Okay.
That's nowhere near the bunker, actually. Well short.
Oh my God. I don't know if you can hear that.
Geese.
Can you see the amount of birds there?
There were literally thousands of them coming from miles away and all shouting really, really loud. Listen, you can hear the noise like building. It's like the suspense of this golf shot. 136 yards. Pitch and wedge, playing for a little flyer. You can see him just in that second cut. There's a train going past as well. So much noise to distract me here. Testing my focus. Played for the flyer and for it to come back to the right, and it didn't really do either. But it was decent. There's no need to react like that. It was decent. Tough lie. Always difficult to judge what's going to happen out of that sort of lie. I've had it before where a wedge has jumped and gone absolutely miles and flown 150. Always thinking that sort of lie, play more aggressive, so more loft, because long is dead, so I knew it wasn't really going to go long. Left me a tough putt though, 27 feet. I felt good over these lengths. I thought like I'd give it a chance. Good pace again. Felt like my pace control was good all day.
They're all landing in the field.
And the geese, that's the focus gone.
They're all like that last I played here a while ago, and they're all in that field.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about that field.
The putts out.
They're all landing in it.
Not to be negative over this tee shot, like there's a railway up the right hand side and I've got a golf ball in my drawer next to my bed that's got a massive green mark on it off the fence, and I've hit it over that fence quite a few times. I've spoke about it before, the importance of focus on these sort of holes. Look at that shot tracer. Just be cool about it, Al. Stay cool, man, just stay cool. I'll do that. Oh, separate fist pump. Finally, no green paint on my ball. It's such nice conditions out here. It makes such a difference. On a course, there's another pheasant, female pheasant. There, just going into the rough. Makes such a difference when you play in a course this tough. Certainly off the back tees when it's over 7,000 yards. When there's not much breeze, I mean there's a little breeze, but that's standard. It's cold, ball's not going very far really because of the temperature, but it makes so much difference when it is calm and you can see shots a lot clearer. I think that's when I spoke about a lot. My practice needs to be in preparing for conditions that are windy, because that's kind of when I don't feel like I've got as much control over the golf ball. But obviously it does make it easier when the weather's like this, but the golf course kind of makes up for it. But I think I just feeling like I'm committing to it a lot more. Thinking I might have had a chance to get up, but wrong. That's to the front as well, so yeah, no chance. 310 yards to the pin. I know I'm not going to hit it 310 yards, but it's important to know that yardage because I want to know how far I need to hit it to lay up. And this one, I'm hitting 2-iron, I'm trying to get it to about 100 yards short, into breeze, and I fancied it in that stinger, purely for shot tracer. And shot tracer actually helps me because in my head, I can see that shape. I thought, yes, this is going to look quality, this on the video. Little low draw with a 2-iron, run it up there. Good noise. Didn't start it far enough right. Good noise though, and shape. Still staring at it. What are you staring at? It wasn't a bad layup in terms of yardage. 107 yards I'd left it. But missing it left in the left semi just takes that control away. Like I said before, when you're in the rough hitting a pitch shot, you don't quite know what it's going to do. And there was a bunker behind the pin on the left here, so I couldn't get overly aggressive. Normally from 100, 110 yards, I'm pretty confident that I'm going to get it within a couple of yards distance, but it's just out the rough. Makes it a little bit harder. 50 degree this, just a little one.
No, not left out. Drift, 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 sit.
So many instructions.
Oh, you've got away with it. Not left.
That bunker's left, you see, that's what I was worried about, but it come up just short. Good job I hit a little short one. Still a chance. It's off the green, but it's definitely a chance from like 20 feet.
No, you walked. You walked. Why did you walk? You think you are, Kevin? Nah.
It's a 5. I've made plenty 7s and 8s on that hole before, so that's not that bad.
Why did you walk? I know better than that.
The par 3s at West Lancs are brilliant. Just, you know, if you miss, it's going to punish you, but if you can hit the green, it's going to give you a chance. 175 yards to the pin. There's a bunker in line, a big pot bunker. It's important to measure that to know what you've got to cover. So my minimum yardage was 153 because that's what it was to cover that bunker. 6-iron this, just going straight at it. Lovely noise again. I felt really confident with my irons. Flight was really neutral. I was right down it. I was happy with that. Very happy with that. Don't. No, don't. Stop it. Oh no. I requested that bit to be cut out.
Even I just cringed. Cut that bit out, Nick.
Why is that in there? Move on swiftly. Forget that I ever did that, please. Good chance for a 2. Felt confident again. With me putting, driving, iron play. Confidence was good. Just misread it. Great pace again. Always feel like I'm giving it a chance. If my pace is good, I feel like I can hold putts.
I was speaking last week on when I did my last video, when I did a full round video with Bromborough, and I was talking about like playing stress-free golf, making tap-in pars, like giving yourself chances for birdies there. I mean, yeah, you're disappointed when you don't make birdie when you've got a chance. But, you know, I had like, what, 16, 17 feet there, and you're going to miss the majority of them. I can't think what the stats are on tour for that. From 17 feet, maybe it's like 1.7 putts average from that distance. So you're not going to hold, no, but 1.7, well more, but 1.8-ish, something like that. Don't know what I'm talking about here. I'm like confusing myself. You might make 2 out of 10 really from there. Let's say you're gonna miss more than you make, but if you have tap-in pars, stress-free golf, and that's what you want. Makes the round, but one, it makes it more enjoyable. Feel much more at ease, not putting yourself under pressure all the time. And I feel like it kind of keeps you with some reserves, if you know what I mean. Like, it doesn't use up loads of energy. Mental energy anyway, because I think that can sort of wear you down, and that's where it's difficult. That's where the real skill is, playing 18 holes when you're grinding, when you're not playing well. If you keep getting up and down and stuff in that sort of situation, that's a proper mental test. This hole is a proper mental test. What a hole this is. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that massive ship.
It's a proper back tee, this. It's a good like 60 yards back from the normal competition tee. Intimidating tee shot, this. It goes round right to left, but I wasn't really reaching the corner, so my main focus is on the end point, which is just short of the corner. So I'm aiming at the traps on the left, hitting that fade that I felt comfortable with. And normally, I could be tempted to hit 2-iron here. More from a negative point of view. Not really positional, but you can see a bit drive and a bit that stock fade again.
Snap job. No, leave the tee.
Straight down, pick the tee up, throw it away, pick it up again.
It's good. Why I don't just hit that fade all day, I don't know. Sometimes you get overly excited and think, no, we'll get a bit more and try and smash a draw here. No, just hit that fade.
142 yards, left pin. Got to be honest, don't want to go left of this pin because it just runs off miles left and leaves yourself with such a tough shot. I'm aiming right side of the green, trying to hit a draw with a 9-iron. Just my start lines when I'm hitting draw aren't far enough right. And that's left of the pin.
People after my own heart right there, looking at the birds. They see all sorts around here. I have today. It's amazing. Genuinely though, like I know I get a load of wildlife on my videos and stuff, but I genuinely love it. Like, that didn't make sense. I didn't say a word then. I meant to say genuinely, and I said genuinely. I genuinely love it. Like, it's a massive part of the golf for me. Like I said, it helps me switch off, especially if I've just had a head off or hit a bad shot or something. Have a look for some wildlife. It takes my mind onto other things, and it is a big part of why I enjoy golf. Especially when you get such a range of it. Like here, like 6 million geese that I've seen. Pheasants. I'd like to see a lizard. I don't think I'll see one on here. Potential snakes, maybe. Don't know. This is a quick putt, this. Gone past the pin, you can see I'd missed it just left, but you can see that slope on the right. Glad I didn't turn it any more than that. Probably one that, yeah, it's an outside chance, but straight down the hill, it's all about pace and getting it so it's that tap-in range. Like I said before, stress-free golf. Straight down the hill, picture the pace in your mind, execute it. Misread it, though. Go! Little short. It looks closer than what it actually is there. It left me with a little tricky one because it's downhill. It's one of those little left to righters. It's important to watch a putt, even if it's coming up short or going past, definitely if it's going past, because you'll always see what break the next putt is going to have on it. I could see that one was going off to the right a little bit, so I knew this short one, although you can't see it that well, was going to be slightly left to right. No issue. Oh, train, give me a little honk. Thank you. Thank you. Feeling good, this putter. Like it. A little bit more balanced. I think I said in my last video that with the other putter, which is obviously very toe weighted, sometimes lose a bit of stability in the face when my putting stroke isn't as good as it might be. It's not as tuned in. Having not done that much work on putting stroke, so often go to a face balanced putter, feels like it gets a bit more stability in the face, start stroking it better, and then generally go back to the blade. But obviously if it works and keeps working, then we might permanently borrow it off the biff. You won't have a choice in the matter. Now this is a tough old blind tee shot. This is where I like Shot Tracer to picture the shot. 3-wood for me. I've hit 3-wood because I very rarely lose it to the right, and right on this hole is absolutely no-go. So I was pleased with that. Little left. Little left, that's very critical. It's literally 5 yards left of the post, so it should be fairway. That's what it's all about, this hole, find the fairway. Started to panic, couldn't see my ball. Couldn't find it. Where's my golf ball? Where's my golf ball? There's my golf ball there. I've got 174 yards to the front. 196 pin. One of those greens that if you miss it short, left, right, even basically if you miss the green, it's going to be really difficult up and down. I'm hitting 5-iron here. I could have hit driver, given myself a better chance with the second shot, but being in the fairway was priority really. So 5-iron, trying to hit a fade. Where's that? It's left, but I struck it out the middle, and I enjoy the game so much more when I strike out the middle, even if it does miss the green. No idea where that is. Driving up here and I'm like, oh, I couldn't see it because of the sun. Felt like it is at a little left. It was a good strike. I was trying to hit a little cut in there. You walk up the green, don't you, and you're like, please be good. Look on the green. Nothing. Look down there. There's my ball. No. Yeah, it wasn't the ideal place to miss it left really, because it's run quite a way down that slope. Bare lie, quite damp. Now to get this as close as possible, the shot would probably be a 58-degree wedge and fly it all the way. But off this tight lie, the margin for error was basically none. So I've gone with the safer option, 50-degree wedge, trying to pitch it halfway up that bank on the right, let it kick in left and just run round to the pin, and hopefully give myself a chance. Just execute the technique, that's all you can do. Picture it, play it. Struck it lovely, landed it exactly where I wanted. Sit, sit, sit. I think in those situations sometimes you've just got to take your medicine. It's so easy to get too cute with it, try and be too precise. Hit too far down the bank and you're faced with the same shot again. Get it on the green, give yourself a chance. Second shot was the one to blame, you know, just give yourself a chance. Make sure 5's the worst you're going to score. When you miss the green in the wrong spot, like I did here, if you can hold these sort of putts, they really do feel like making birdie.
Oh.
Bosh. Thought it was just going to hang on that right side. It didn't. Yeah, that's one of my best saves. That is one of my best saves. Sometimes it's not like your very best shots that give you the most like satisfaction. Yeah, the chip, I felt like it was really well worked out. You know, I really thought about it, thought about what I was doing, thought about my landing spot. Didn't take on too much. Made sure I give myself a chance, and I executed it pretty much exactly as I wanted to. Landed it pretty much spot on, and give myself the chance. Give myself like what, 9 feet. You're not going to make them all, but I made that, and I feel like that's, in this context, a really big par. Right, this hole takes some thought. Helicopter! That's a plane. Another one where position is so much more important than distance. Not a long hole, but it's tricky, and if you miss it on the right side off this tee, then you're blocked out by those trees and basically you can't do it. Railway up the left hand side. I'm trying to be brave with this. Aim up the left and trust the fade. I know I've got it in the locker. I'm comfortable playing that shot, so that just suited me. 2 iron. Didn't quite strike it, to be honest. One of the few I didn't really get out the middle. It was about at the top. It put me in good position in terms of getting to the pin. Pin's on that left hand side. But just because I didn't quite strike it, it left me a little longer than I wanted. So 171 yards, 161 to cover the trap on the left. I'm trying to draw in an 8 iron here. Just because I know if I aim it front right, I'm rarely going to overturn it. It's all about starting it in the right place. And I hit it dead straight. Don't know what that step thing was after that. I don't know what that was.
Release it.
Exactly, Al. Didn't release it, so it went dead straight where I was aiming. Played for the draw, but just bailed on it. Just a little bit. You can see myself just trying to feel the release through the ball there. That's what lacked.
Release it.
It gives me miles with the putt, but if your bad shots are still hitting the green, that's what it's all about. And I think that's something that I'm learning all the time through playing these games. My mistakes are much less than what they were. 37 feet. Try and get the pace right. It looks very good. Move your putter out because it's in the way. Move your putter. Bang on line. A tap in 4. We'll have a bit of that. Par 5. Feeling a little bit of pressure on this tee shot. Just because I know it's reachable in 2. It's a real opportunity if you can get your drive away. So I'm aware of that. Probably a little bit too aware of that. And I feel a little bit more pressure than even if there was OB up the right or something daft like that. And it was one of the few that I didn't really commit to. And you can see I just lost it a little bit right. The miss was good. Wasn't a disaster, not trouble, but just not my best. But I'll take my mind off that by looking and waving at the geese, apparently, again. You should get round here in like 2.5 hours on your own, but when you've got this sort of stuff going on, I'm out there all day. Yeah, very good out, yeah.
Hello!
Yeah. Poor strike. Very aware that left here is dead. Like lost ball. Tried to play the cut, didn't strike it well. Not got a distance on it, but it's gone right, but it's not a disaster because I'm in play, you know, it's not gone overly wide. That's why I hit the cut shot so that when I do miss it, it's not like horrific. Oh yes, I've just drove past the bunker and it's not in there. That is a relief. Just off in the right rough. There she is. Oh, tufty behind it though. The important thing here was making sure the rough didn't grab the club and turn it left because there's banks up the left and it's dead there. 260, I'm trying to hit 4 iron and get as close as I can. Trying to hit a cut to take that left side out of play.
Too much cut.
Overdid it.
I'm just going to miss that little slope. Slope's off the right there. I think I've just overcut it. I had to cut it to get a bit steeper to strike it. It'll be fine.
it'll be fine. I was just hoping I may be able to get it running down somewhere near the front edge. Got a cobweb on face. I think it would have had a chance had it got down that slope, but it was a good miss. 65 yards, up the hill, back pin. I was aware I couldn't go long of it, and I just underhit it. It's the first real negative shot I've played for a while. I'm so scared of getting quick on it, jumping through the back, as it's dead over the back, but 65 yards. You know, I've landed that a good 10 yards short of where I'm trying to land it. It's landed in the upslope and killed it. Felt pretty good over those distances recently as well, like much improved. Not so much on that one. I really felt comfortable in the game on this day. I really did feel like I was swinging it well, but probably just not giving myself close enough chances on the back nine, just not quite getting it in that sort of holeable range. You could hole these putts. This is 26 feet. It was straight up the hill, I thought. So I thought I'd give it a good go up there and try and make one, because it's been a while. It looks so good. And then that at the end.
Oh, I thought I had it.
Just as it died a pace.
Thought the camera angle wasn't going to miss.
I didn't walk early though, so I've learnt my lesson. It doesn't give you many chances, this course. You know, you've really got to work hard to make birdies, but that one, that's a chance, you know, that hole. Make more pars. 208 yards, 6 iron, which is a big 6 iron, but I was just feeling it. I was striking it nice. And I struck that one nice as well.
Go a bit, go a bit, go a bit. I've not seen it finish, but it was bang on it.
Tell you what, I've been very pleased with the accuracy of my irons today. That's one area I've really been struggling. Felt like I haven't been able to hit anything straight and get it anywhere near, but it feels good today. I found something on the range literally first thing this morning. Seems to be working. This is where we get up there and find it plugged in the bunker. And we say, no, my iron play's crap. I can't see it, right? It's not in the bunker. Oh, damn. That was so early that was stupid. Honestly, I thought it might have gone in. It hasn't. It's there. That was a silly call, wasn't it? Nowhere near going in. I'll take it. Like, going back to that tee shot, 208 yards. That is a big 6 iron. Like, I normally hit it 185, 190 at a push, but sometimes you're just feeling it. And I got on that tee and I could just see 6 iron. I'd rather play more aggressively than standing there and trying to ease up on a 5 iron. And the way I was striking it, it just felt like the right shot. Left it underneath the hole. Had a chance again. Just not happening. Just not happening, Al.
Straightened at the end.
Couple of very good putts on the last 2 though.
Pop. Pop, 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 pop.
Tough tee shot 18. Pond up the right hand side, bunkers up the left. And I couldn't get Shot Tracer to work properly because it was so bright. I was very proud of my process there though, because this tee shot does not suit me at all. And they say you should like celebrate your good shots and ignore your bad ones. Yeah, I'm an idiot. But I was very happy with it because I have not performed my best on this hole in the past, to be honest. I probably shouldn't be fist pumping about it though, that is taking it too far. It's just a drive. People on the 9th tee looking at me thinking, what is that clown doing? Not bothered. Just hit me little cut off the bunkers, didn't I? Water all up the right, tight up the right side. And I've just hit me little cut off the bunkers. See what I mean about the water here? That is tight to that right side. You don't need to be far off the fairway to find that. And that is when you go home hating golf after hitting it in there. But we haven't. We've hit it there. I've just hit my head on the buggy. I couldn't have hit that in a better place. Right side of the fairway, pins on the left. Left myself with 108 yards and a bruise on my head apparently from the buggy. Perfect for a 54 this, just straight at it.
No idea. No idea. Where's that? Oh wow.
It looked like it landed right next to it.
I think it's good, I think.
It literally looked like it was stiff when it landed. Little jump there just to see.
It might be really close, it might be short. Didn't see it in the air at all. Oh, there's a heron. There's a heron.
Tim Heron there. Do you remember him, Tim Heron? Look at him. Waiting. I don't know if he still plays Tim Heron, does he? Used to wear like mad clothes. You know when you get a quality shot in and you can't see it finish and you're getting up there and you're thinking, please be tapping. That's what I thought was going to have a tap in. So I was a little bit disappointed it had gone oh, Santa Claus. I was a little bit disappointed it had gone 10 foot past, but it was a chance to break my par run at 18 because I had 8 pars. Hit a lot of good putts on the back 9, but just felt like they weren't quite dropping. The breaks just so subtle at West Lancs. Greens are absolutely pure. Felt this one was right to left at first look. Looked again, felt it was straight.
No. You know it moves.
Yeah.
You know it moves.
Yeah. Go with your first read.
Oh, you knew it went. I doubted it.
Hit a good putt. But, again, just doubted my first read. Went straight instead of right to left. And I think trusting your first instinct more often than not will work, but you've got to commit to that and say, I'm always going to trust first instinct, or...
Doubted it.
Exactly.
Didn't want to birdie it anyway.
How good is that place? How good is that place? You know what? I'm actually really pleased. I played some really good short game stuff. Felt like I putted pretty well off that last putt. Iron play was the best it's been for a long time, and it's demanding that golf course. And have I shot 1 under? Yeah, shot 1 under with a lost ball, which under par around there. Granted, I have had good conditions this morning. It's amazing, amazing. Greens are absolutely pure as well, but anything under par is a good score around here. And to be honest with you, I play better with the camera there. I play better with the camera there than I do when I play tournament golf, like just pro-ams or anything, nothing massive, but I play better with the camera there. I need to somehow recreate that feeling of the camera being, well, I mean, I could just get someone to film me, but get the camera being there, feel like it's there and play like I do, because, you know, I felt like I kept concentration throughout then, which was something I struggled with on the last full round. So going home pretty happy actually, and the Biff's putter working out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next Tuesday. Oh, could you subscribe as well, please? Please subscribe. Thank you.